Yeah, I think I'm live. Am I live, everyone? Can you guys see me? Hi. Please let me know if you guys can see me. I'm not sure. This is my first time doing this. So, hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for being here today. Grand afternoon. This is my first time, my first live, you guys, so bear with me. But I'm so happy to see you guys here with me today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So let's see who's in the room. Hi, G Mama Grows. Hi, Cece. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, hi, Kakisha. Mhm. Hi, Kenneth. Oh, wow. All you guys are in here. Just try not to get nervous. Hi, Nikki. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. We have 7 people in here. I did not expect this many people to be in here, but I'm really appreciative of you guys' time today. Um, First, I want to start off, as I always already have been doing, thanking everyone for being here. Today is a special day for me. Um, I'm trying not to get choked up early, just starting the live, but today is a special day for me. On this day, 7 years ago, my life changed. Um, on this day, I lost my first love. I lost my mother to breast cancer, and it is still something that I uh, am still dealing with. I feel like I'm not really grieving as much, but I do really miss her, really miss her. And even though her death was really sudden and hurtful, the way that she left this world, um, I was able to come through that. You know, I had to still go through some trials, you know, but I had to come through that and actually begin to grieve her and heal, heal from the wounds of losing her so soon and my life shifting as fast as it did. And so that's why we're here today. I'm celebrating not just the anniversary of her passing, but I'm celebrating her life as well. So, yes, I completely understand. Yes, thank you guys so much. My voice is getting really trembly. So, I know some of you guys were on Miss Live's Tea, Miss Live with the Tea, when I was on her show, and I kind of spoke briefly my um, about my life, just a little bit. And I'm a really open person, so please don't hesitate to ask questions. If I feel like it's a question that I'm not able to answer, I will definitely just let you know. But for the most part, I'm really an open book. I feel like everything that I've been through in my life is a part of my story, and I have so many different chapters. Some good, some bad, some really, really bad. Some really, really, really good. So, and I feel like my purpose here is to share my story. I'm sorry, you guys. So, okay. So originally, I'm, born and raised in New Orleans, and to a single mother. My mom was the typical, Southern mother, that, really strict, but she loved in that way. That's how she showed her love. Her parents weren't really kind to her. So she began to, she just passed on some of the things that she picked up from her parents. Thank you guys. And so um, I like to tell people that I'm an only child. I'm an only child between my mom and my dad. So I have no other siblings between both my parents. It's just me. But I do have step siblings. And so I was the baby. I am the baby. And uh, I came into this world, with two people that really loved each other. They really loved each other. They really did. And even though they didn't get married, and my mom wanted to be, just continuing to be a single parent because she had already had three of my other siblings before me. So it's four of us total that she raised. And um, thank you. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you all for coming in. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking to everyone. I'm trying to balance out, being balanced right now, being emotional, and at the same time still trying to, share my truth, So please bear with me. But thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really, really appreciate it so much. So where was I? So, like I said, the typical Southern mother, she was really strict, really, really strict, and but she loved in that way, and there were things that I didn't agree with her about, I didn't agree with her, a lot of times. And some things, sometimes I deserve that butt whipping, I deserve that, stern, what I'm saying? That stern iron hand that, these Southern mothers have. So, um, my siblings, my other brothers and sisters that she raised before me, or were much older than me when I came along. So I'm truly the baby, and my mom, like I said, didn't know how to show love in the typical way of your mom hugging you, kissing you, saying I love you, and things like that. Didn't show that emotional side of her. She didn't do that. She showed in, how she loved you and doing things for you, making sure you were okay, make sure you had something to eat, you had food on, food on the table, clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, you had a roof over your head. That was the always the, the ongoing saying, that she would say. So, you accepted, and I grew up in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. But hi, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Um, I have an older sister. Um, she made some decisions in her life, and it affected not just her. It affected her children. It affected, my mom. Affected us. It affected all of us, the entire family. I'm from a small city near New Orleans, and um, during the time when I grew up in the 80s was during the crack epidemic. And so my sister happened to get addicted to crack cocaine. I'm being completely transparent with you guys right now. And yeah, so she had three kids, right? So my mom was still, still raising me, decided to take on my three nieces. And so she, it was no question about it. It was no question about it. I was about 8 years old when my nieces became my sisters. So at the time, it was just me and my mom in the house. Like I said, my siblings was way old, way older than me, so they were already gone. But my sister, fell victim to the crack epidemic, in the 80s. And my mom took custody of her kids. So that changed all of our lives. Everyone, me, everybody, And I never was mad at her. I never was upset. I never was that type of child that was like, because things changed instantly, even her energy, even her patience, you know, she seemed to, now that I'm older and I understand, she seemed to go into a depression herself. I mean, you got to think about it. Think about her daughter is on the street, selling her body and doing things that she felt she needed to do because she was addicted. And so, and then having to raise 3 more kids on the system, might I add. So she was already raising me on the welfare system. So now she has 3 more kids, and they were the ages of 3, 2, and 6 months old. So our lives changed overnight. And not only did I become not an aunt anymore, I became a sister, I became a mother as well, because my mom, like I said, began to go into a depression, into a, I mean, it's expected. Anyone would be going through this, like you worried about your child, this new drug that's taking over, um, now you have 3 more girls that you have to raise, and you still raising your last child, so it was a lot. It was a lot. And so the reason why I say I began to become more of a mother figure to my nieces is because my mom, like I said, began to get depressed and things like that, and she would always just leave. She would never be home. She would always, go out, drinking and smoking and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming my mom. I don't, I don't despise her. I'm not mad for anything that she did. I'm just sharing just a short, brief, synopsis of the type of woman that she was, the type of woman that she was. She still lives through me though. So, um, it was hard for her. It was hard. It was hard. And she didn't know how to, handle that emotional shift, in her life, that physical shift in her life. She didn't know how to. So she wasn't really home. I would always be the one that takes care, of my nieces. I had to bathe them and feed them and cook them from the ages of 8 years old until I was 15, 16 years old. So my life changed drastically as well from my sister's decision. So these are the things that have built me to the person that I am. And with my mom making a decision that she made, it made me see the type of person that she was. Once she was able to really, get past the hurt and pain of what was going on with her daughter, years after this happened, maybe 4 or 5 years later, she completely changed her life. She gave her life to God, and that part of my mom is the part of my mom that she just changed who she completely was. She dedicated herself to the church, and things like that. And she began to now fast forward, this during this time when she's changing her life. I got pregnant with my first daughter. So I was 16 years old and I was pregnant, right? And so, still in high school, of course, and being the mother that my mom she also was like, well, hey, I know that, You're going to need some help, when you go back to school. So I'm willing to watch your daughter, watch, her granddaughter. And so that was a big help to me, to my life, because there was a period in time when my mom got pregnant when she was a teenager. She couldn't go to school pregnant, back in the 50s or 60s, I believe. And you couldn't go to school pregnant, but she made it very adamant that she wanted to do the things different than what her parents did for her, because her parents didn't want to help her when she was 15, 16, pregnant, years old herself with my oldest brother, so she, made sure that she was like, I'm not going to do what my parents did to me. So she made sure to instill in me, I'm going to help you with your daughter. I'm going to help you with your daughter, and to this day, I'm so honored that to even call her my mother, because of the sacrifice, not only that she made for me, but what she made for my sister as well, keeping my nieces, keeping them in the family, But she not just only kept, watched my daughter for me past high school. Some of you guys know that I served in the military. And so even when I went to the military, I was a single parent, and you have to, sign over your rights, like temporarily to somebody to watch your child, So I had to do that with my mom, and she was like, "I will help you no matter what you're gonna do, because I want to help you in a way that my parents didn't help me, And I went to the military. I gave her, temporary custody of my oldest daughter, and I went to the military. And while I was in the military, I got pregnant again. Telling this story out loud is, yeah, it's quite, yeah, it's something. So I come home. Now I'm back home with another baby, right? So I left with one, and then I came back with another. And she never ragged on me, this and that. She was just simply there to say, I'm still here to help you, baby. I'm still here. What do you need me to do? You know? And I had to get out of the military because I got pregnant, and the job that I had, I couldn't do it. And so I got out and had my daughter, and then my second daughter. And then as soon as I had her, my mom was like, I'll help you. I'm going to keep this baby too. Girl, this is, yeah, this is my life. This is my life. I'm giving you guys the insight. So, hi, David. How you guys doing? And so, I'm just giving a background of the type of woman that she was. And so I left and went back to the military, and my youngest daughter was 6 months old. And my mom was steady. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you, baby. And because of that, I stayed in the military. I was in there long enough, to retire, and to actually make a career out of it, and to, you know, get the things out of the military that most people go in for. Now, don't get me wrong. When I first went in the military, I was only supposed to do 4 years, and deuces, get out, but the military stuck with me. So I wound up actually staying an extended period of time. And so, by that time, when I went back in, and my mom has both my kids, she still was raising my two nieces, so it was a lot. It was a lot on her, it was a lot on her. And as soon as I finished my training and everything, my plan was to come back and get my kids, right? So that was the plan. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to training, go back in, finish my training, and then I'm gonna get stationed stateside, right? And I'm gonna get my kids. Well, that's not what the universe had in store. So, um, I graduate, I get my orders. My first duty station is Korea. So I go to Korea and I don't have a choice, to go. So I have to leave my children with my mom even longer, even though that was not the plan, right? Was she upset about it? Yes, she was. I mean, anybody would, especially when you already still have three of your other daughter's kids, and you, of course, want to help me, want to help your youngest daughter, because I'm trying to do something positive with my life, but it's still hard. It's still hard. And so, I made sure that she was compensated and everything like that, of course, and Korea, I was there for a year, and as soon as I got orders, I'm coming stateside. They send me to Fort Campbell. So, if anybody was in the military back then, they know that if you was at Fort Campbell or any rapid deploying army base or any base that rapidly deploys, you knew that you was going to Iraq. It wasn't no question about it, right? So when I got my orders, I still was in Korea, and I was like, okay, I'm going to Fort Campbell. And I haven't been in long, but I know many people that talk about, Fort Campbell, they deploying, infantry, airborne, just all of that, right? So I was like, wow. And I was in aviation during this time. And the unit I was going to was a medevac unit. So I knew that I was going to Iraq. So I get to Fort Campbell. Soon as I get there, they're like, hey, we got 6 months and wheels up. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I just got here with my kids, because I hadn't went home and got my kids and moved. We all moved to Fort Campbell, And so get there, I get orders, and 6 months we wheels up, heading to Iraq. And I was just like, wow. So that was hard for me. I was still single during this time. So it was hard for me to have to rely back on my mom again. But what could I do? Because I can't go AWOL. If I go AWOL, I'm going to jail. Ain't no question about it. We in a time of war, there is no question about it. So I had to go back to my mom, and talk to her and, let her know what was going on and that I have to go. They're deploying with me, deploying with them rather. And, she understood, she wasn't upset about it, she was just more worried about me going and, coming back and, being safe, coming back, during that time, because it was a lot. This is when, the Iraqi war first kicked off. So it was a lot. And I know a lot of you can relate. You either served yourself or you have family members or friends that did. And so she was more concerned about that. So of course, she was like, yeah, bring them babies back home. This is my mother. This is my mother. My mother. So I bring them back down to New Orleans. And this was right after Katrina, you guys. So nothing was really, a lot of things were still trying to get built back up. Like New Orleans and even the cities around New Orleans still have not recovered from the damage of Katrina in some places. But my mom was able to, where we lived at, Katrina really didn't affect her housing as much as more other places, right? So I brought my kids back down there, and I went to Iraq. And of course, I came back, a year later, everything was fine. And so I went and got my kids, of course, went back and got them because I never wanted to, try to take advantage of her kindness, because that was my mom purely, like I said, and the whole point of this video is to commemorate her. I'm just speaking on the beautiful person that she was, and a lot of people didn't understand my mom. Some things I'm still trying to understand, some of her choices that she made and things like that. But we have to realize that our parents have a story as well. They had a life before they had kids as well, and they went through things and experienced things and didn't heal from a lot of things, and even now, us as parents, we're not perfect. Our parents weren't perfect, their parents weren't perfect, their parents weren't perfect. No one's perfect. No one gets a manual with kids, how to raise them, and things like that. But I know in my heart of hearts that my mom did the best that she could with what she had, with what she was given, right? And so that's why I chose today to commemorate her. Um, I miss her. Um, I I love her so much, and she was my best friend. And it took me a while to say that, when you growing up, you a teenager, you try to, be grown and stuff, and your friend, like, I'm not your little friend, but we actually became friends, you know. Once I moved out of her house, and every Sunday we would talk on the phone, when she would get home from church and things like that, and um, I just miss her. I miss her voice. I miss her smile. I miss her laugh. I miss everything about her. But I know that every time I look in the mirror, I see her. So I know that she is still watching over me, me, my kids, my grandkids. I know that she resides in me. And so during this time, hi. Chocolate Drop. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so much for sticking in here with me. I'm so sorry that I'm just really in and out of emotion right now, but I'm talking about my girl. And so during this time of year, it's really hard, doing especially during the holidays. For one, we have a couple of more days before Thanksgiving. So she passed right before Thanksgiving of 2016. And her birthday is Christmas Eve. So she's a Christmas baby. She absolutely loved Christmas. Absolutely, So around this time of the year, I'm always more emotional than usual. So, you guys, love on the people that are in your life. Love on them while they're here. Cherish them. Give them your best while they're here, and let them know how much they mean to you. Because once they're gone, I'm just trying to gather myself, you guys. So, if you have someone in your life that is very significant to you, right? Important to you, that's really a part of your heart, a part of your soul. Make sure that they know that. You don't ever want someone to leave this plane and you have not expressed that to them, right? Um, just love on them, right? Just love on the people that love you. As I've said before, my mom wasn't perfect, and she showed her love to me by the sacrifices she made for me to finish high school, to go to the military, not just go, but, Korea, Iraq, the things that I had to go through to establish my career in the military. And I always give thanks and gratefulness to her, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that is so true to me. So true to me. So, oh, it's been 30 minutes already. Okay. So, let's talk on a lighter note, you guys. So, no, this is my first live. Um, and I've given you guys a lot, but as I said, I wanted to share. And I actually got up early this morning and I planted a peach tree. We call her Georgia, in memory of my mom. So I have some video of that coming soon. But I was able to get out into the garden and do something today, and I'm excited about that. This is the first time I've planted a tree. So I and it's a peach tree, so we'll forever have fruit, in our garden. So I'm excited about that. So what are you guys doing today? Uh, it's it's 81 degrees here where I'm at in Texas, and it started off pretty gloomy and things like that. Thank you guys for staying in here with me. Thank you so much. Deciding to do this live was such on a whim today, but I want to start coming out of my shell. As I've said before, my mom passed suddenly. It wasn't something that was like fully made aware to me, especially to me. I feel like the rest of my family knew, but she didn't want me to know because she knew that it would have taken the world to keep me from trying to help her, trying to heal her. And so she elected not to tell me until it was too late. So it was sudden. Oh, wow. Oh, I haven't heard about that. Well, today it was 80. It started off in the 60s and then it went like warm really, really fast, like suddenly. And so it got like 80, 82, something like that. And I had to run in the house because I was dressed like it was cool outside. So yes, that is very true. That is very true. Thank you. Thank you, David, for that. Thank you. Well, Cece, be careful. Definitely, definitely. Be careful out there. Yes, moms are always caring about others. That is very true. You know, you only get one. You only get one mom. So you gotta love on them while they're here. You know, so. Oh wow, yeah. It's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, and then it's supposed to gradually get lower. So the peach tree I planted today, I put in a lot of good things for it, a lot of good compost, a lot of manure, good garden soil, and I covered it with a very, very thick layer of mulch, cardboard and mulch. So I want to make sure my peach tree, I know she's going to lose her leaves. I know she's going to lose her leaves, but I just want to make sure that her roots are warm and secure with this crazy weather that we have going on. Wow. The weather is so crazy. It's so crazy, you guys. So, I'm not going to get off right now. If you guys want to stay on with me, I'm okay with hanging out and talking some more if you guys want. This is my first time streaming, so I don't know how to add people up here. But I would love to open up the guests line. Oh, okay, this is how you do it. Okay, copy. And how do I put it in the comments? How do you add people? I'm actually on Streamline on my phone, so I don't know how. Do I just type it in? Bear with me, you guys. Okay, let's see if I can type it in. I think this is it. So you guys can come up if you would like. I would like to uh, chat with you all if possible. Right. Yes. Yes. I want to get a Satsuma. I haven't seen them in my big box stores yet. It's there. Okay, I sent the link. It's difficult to celebrate the holiday. Yes, yes, I completely understand that. Completely. I'm so glad you guys are here with me, and I'm able to share this moment with you all, for real. Um, I don't want to say that I'm still grieving, her. I just really miss her. I just really, really miss her. And I think I'll always, have this like emotion come over me, during the holidays. So it's just something that I just need to kind of bear with it, and learn how to manage it properly. So that's all a part of my healing, my healing journey as well. And just take it, day by day. So I sent the link up, you guys. I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but if not, I won't be on here too much longer. I know you guys probably have things to do, and I appreciate so much for you all coming in and sharing this moment with me. Um, like I said, I just want, people to understand to, give people their flowers while they're here, as they say, as, the old people say. Love on your loved one while they're here, you know. And also, realize that nobody's perfect. You know, we're all human. We're all going through something, been through something. Just take your time and try to find the positive in things, because even though things may seem dark and desolate, there's always, always, always a spark of light someplace, somewhere. And given my title, like I said, there's always sunshine after the rain. So losing my mom has changed me in ways that make me appreciate her so much more, so much more. And it made me realize how you should appreciate the people while they're here. And I did that with her. And so I can honestly say that while she was here, I told her how much I loved her and how much I appreciated the sacrifice that she made for me and my kids. and my sister and her kids, Um, so I gave her flowers while she was here, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that time because I didn't even know that she was that sick until it was too late. So,
I was in here waving like,
hi, Cece.
hey. I just want to come up here and just give you some love and show you some love. And that's a tough thing to, to express to people that, you're new to the garden community and to be vulnerable like that. And that shows a lot of courage. So I just want to tell you that I'm over here baking pecan tarts and trying to get stuff. Yeah. I'm the
Okay.
designated cook person.
Oh,
When it
wow.
comes to the
Okay.
holidays, my kids was like, "What do you need me to bring you for you can cook?"
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You open there whipping it with the pies. Okay.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
watching this weather, girl.
Yes. Yes. This is so crazy. This is
Yeah.
so crazy. So, what is the temperature there where you're at in Texas?
Um. Now, I think it's in the 60s right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know that I was saying that I was in South Central Texas. I'm actually, I don't know what the girl that sound like I'm from the hood somewhere. So I'm actually it's East Texas is where I'm at
Okay.
in that area. I'm like I would say like 30 minutes between okay, so I'm in between San Antonio and Austin.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
30 minutes from San Antonio and like 45 minutes from Austin.
Okay.
I'm in that
I'm
area.
3 hours from Austin.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
So you probably are you close
I'm
to Houston?
I'm in the southeast side of Houston, so I'm on the for
Oh,
like 1960 area. So.
okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay. You
Yeah,
just flipping it
but they
up.
do
You
like.
flipping up pies and stuff. Do you make sweet potato pie too?
Mm-hmm.
That was my mom's favorite.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, David.
Oh,
I just came up to, I just came up because it was your first live, and I didn't want you to be out there by yourself.
Thank
You
you.
feel me? Yeah. That's the only reason I came up. And you was talking about that peach tree. Can you show us your peach tree?
Okay, I knew that somebody was gonna challenge me.
Yeah. We want to see the peach tree too. Here go my peach tree. Well, it's a nectarine tree. It's not a peach tree.
Oh wow, my tree is a baby. It's a baby now.
They grow fast. They grow fast. They grow
How do I
fast. This
flip
tree,
the camera?
believe it or not, this tree is only 4 years old. 3 years, 3 to 4 years old.
uh-oh. How do you flip the camera, David?
Yeah, I don't think I.
Flip it.
Yeah,
I don't know how to flip
Yeah, I'm
it.
on I'm
and
on
show the tree.
Streamline, so I don't know. It might not let me.
Yeah, I don't know how to do all that old stream yard flipping that cam. Y'all got me on that. I'm new to this.
Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going outside.
And you in the 80s? That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't joking.
Beautiful skies out there.
There she go. Can you see her?
Aw,
Oh yeah. Oh
cute.
yeah.
There's
It's gonna
baby.
grow pretty fast too.
Yes.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you did a good job. Mama be proud of that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mama be real proud of that.
Yes.
So I'm excited about it. That's my first one. I have two lime trees as well. I have a key lime tree and a regular lime. I'm going to put that in the ground as well.
Oh, wow.
I don't know about that key lime. It might get too cold for that tree.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So
Hmm.
not the key lime. Okay.
Yeah, the key lime may need to be in a bucket until it gets a little larger.
What
And then
about
I know.
I have an elderberry as well.
Wait a minute. Let me just.
Can that
Now I don't
stay?
know about the elderberry.
I probably
Now
put it in the garage.
Yeah.
one of the other people may know about that elderberry.
Yeah, and I have a pomegranate
I do have pomegranates.
and no, not maroon. What's that? Goji berry.
Oh,
Goji berry too.
is that the airplane?
Lord, it's loud. Seems like I stay by the airport. I don't even stay by no airport.
So with this peach tree, I don't need to get another one, right? Because I think I read on
No,
the tag this
no.
self-pollinating or something like that.
Right, you don't need to get another.
Okay, okay. Because I don't want
But
to
I
mess it up.
here's my little pomegranates.
Oh, okay.
I got what?
What kind is it? Because I think mine is the
Now I
wonderful
can't tell you that.
pomegranate.
I'm not gonna even lie to you, Drill. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just tell you. I know it's two different types. I do know that,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell you the pig hunter sent me one, and Jay sent me the other one. So juicing with Jay could tell you about his. I have to ask
Okay.
about that other one.
Okay.
Do you have to have two different pomegranate trees?
Right.
No,
Do
no,
you?
no, no. I just got to.
Oh, okay.
I just have to.
Okay.
As
Okay.
a matter of fact, I started all these from cuttings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did all this. I mean, when I say I, with my water and my soil,
I know that's
stop
right.
complaining.
Yes. Nice.
Hmm.
I got I haven't did my video on it, but I got two Satsuma cuttings from Miss Georgia Peachnut. Miss Gill sent me
Stop the
two.
Nice.
cap. Miss
Yes,
Georgia Peachnut sent you too?
Good.
yeah.
Okay,
He said in
okay,
case one
okay.
don't,
You
survive.
talking about Miss Georgia Peachnut, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. I see what it is. Miss Georgia, you know your boy calling you, right? No, I'm looking over here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was cutting on them, and I was like, oh, I would love one of them, and she was like, well, I'm gonna send you one. I was like, okay.
I know that's right.
That is
I know
nice.
what I'm finna do when I get off this phone. I
So
know
what's
who
the
I'm
weather by
calling.
you, David? Up there in
Right.
you at?
Today it is 70 something degrees. Tomorrow it'll be 58, and it
Okay.
won't be 70 no more. When I looked on the weather, it's 58. And the highest it'll be 60 for at least 2 weeks.
So, Darrell, did yours grow zone change?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
I was in 8B. Now I'm 9A.
You took my 9.8. Now they have me in the border of 8B and 9A. And I was like, what?
Wow.
But I
Yep,
was
So,
always
yep.
so is that
9A.
like some parts of your yard is 9B?
Right. I'm like,
Some
which
parts.
half do I need?
Right. Like, let me know what a line is,
I
you
know.
know?
Yeah.
When y'all see it, y'all let me know when that boundary line is too. But Dre,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you and CC have it. It's
Okay.
ladies' night, so I'm
Thank you
gonna let
for
y'all
coming
have it.
up. I
Y'all
appreciate it.
gone and
I
party,
hope
but I'm
you
finna go back
enjoyed
down to
your
the chat.
special day.
Huh?
I said thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy
Already,
your
already. And
birthday.
I'm glad you did what you did. Went live. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
CC,
All right.
always. Oh, wait a minute. I can't say always Texas because she said she from Texas. No, she ain't from Texas. She resides in Texas.
Yes.
The best state that there is, by the way.
Yes, it is. I agree. Especially for the military. Especially for the
That,
military.
no, take care, y'all.
Bye. Oh, goodness.
Girl. So I was asking you, do you do sweet potato pies too?
Mm-hmm.
My mama used to always do those, girl. My cousin used to pay her to make pies for
See,
the
I didn't learn
holidays.
how to do it. My aunt was always the one that made the sweet potato pies.
Uh-huh.
And like she had her recipe and she's like, I ain't give it. She took it with her because nobody got the recipe. So
Oh,
I had to like Google me a recipe, and I'm like, okay,
oh.
I like the you
My
know.
mama,
Yeah.
she did share. She did share. I'm so
Okay, that's
thankful for
good.
that.
That's good because a lot of people don't be like, I'm taking it with me. I'm like, really?
Exactly. Exactly. You can't use it over there. You can't use it
Right.
over there.
Right. We need it. So, what are y'all plans, or what are you gonna be doing?
I don't particularly celebrate
Mhm.
Thanksgiving,
Right.
but
Do the family come
the
together, or no? Y'all don't come together
well,
either.
I don't have any family here.
Oh, okay.
All my family resides still in New Orleans.
Oh, now you know it's tornadoes going on over there.
That's what I've heard. This is my first time hearing about it. Someone, I think it was David
Yeah,
that
that
mentioned
I've
it.
been tracking it because I got family all in Louisiana too, and
Oh, okay.
so yeah, I've been watching the tornadoes and stuff, and it's
Okay,
supposed to come in
okay.
like Mississippi right now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I might have to reach out to them to see what's going on over there,
right.
check on them and stuff like that. Now you
Yeah.
said it's a tornado watch? Didn't they had a tornado came through last year, right? I believe through there.
Mhm. It was two tornadoes that was down in the area.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy. It's
yeah, I've been watching it all
born
day.
and raised from Louisiana. We've never had no type of tornado come through there. You know, it's so crazy how this weather is just
Hmm.
whew.
I know. I guess it's to kind of bring in this cold weather because, I mean, thank goodness we didn't have no hurricanes and stuff like
Yes,
that.
right.
But I mean, the tornadoes is what really tear up stuff, you know?
Yes, you're so right about that. Yes, you're
Hmm.
so right about that. The
Yeah.
before effects, during and after effects. Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
definitely, definitely. I
Mm-mm.
totally understand. So where are you? Oh, you say you got family in Louisiana, like New Orleans, around areas in that area?
I have family, well, all over. I don't know where everybody at. We have like our roots is in Colfax, Louisiana.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And then the parish area, Grant Parish.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So, and then other ones are all over. We're gonna actually have our family reunion there in 2025 back
Oh,
in Louisiana. So
that's
we
nice.
do it every 2 years. And so we just had one here in Texas. So
Mhm.
we'll be back over there. So we're gonna make it like a vacation this time. Everybody was like, we're gonna hang out in Louisiana for a while. So
Mm, mm, mm. That's nice. That is nice. That is nice. I'm the only one out of my family on my mom's side and my dad's side that decided to leave. Of course, the military I left,
yeah.
and then for me to when I retired, I decided to retire here.
Okay.
When I first left, I knew I wasn't going back to stay. I'll
Yeah.
visit.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2-3 days top. I will visit.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but I can't stay no longer. Like I just
Hmm.
cannot do. When I grew up in New Orleans, it was considered the murder capital of the world. During this time.
Girl, it's
So
scary down my daughter did AAU basketball. It was my first time going to New Orleans part.
mhm.
And I was like, so you park your car down a mile away and you just walk down these
Mhm.
I'm like, uh, this is like dark alleys. And they like, it's nowhere to park. You have to just park your car and you're gonna walk to wherever. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Right, right, yeah, and like Mardi Gras is crazy. I
Hmm.
mean, great. I don't. I've and still to this day, when I watch videos of people, that I know, that went to Mardi Gras, they take video and everything like that. I
Hmm.
never understood why people would bring their kids to
Girl.
Mardi because you don't know what you gonna see.
Right.
You
Right.
don't know.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then, not just talking on that aspect, but you don't know, if somebody gonna bust out and start shooting and this and
Right.
that. It's just
Yeah.
always like I've lost a few friends, and I remember it was a couple of years ago. My niece, she lost a couple of her friends, still doing the same thing. They was having a second line for Mother's Day. For Mother's
Wow.
Day. Like these are it's kids out
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
why would they out there shooting girl people? I was just like, this is why. This is why
Mhm.
I said that I will never come back here to live.
Yeah.
Never. And I didn't want to raise my kids in that environment either, you know?
Yeah.
So
Now,
I'm
did they go back there or?
no, no. My
Okay.
kids, both of them still they live in Texas.
Okay. Okay.
So we came here while I was still in the military, and this is where I retired. You know, I got out and retired and just stayed,
Mm-hmm.
bought a house and just stayed here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but like I said, I give them 2-3 days tops. You try to fit in everybody while you down there. I
Yeah,
got
we just going
72
on a little
hours.
vacation. They probably be at casinos or something, I'm sure. But
Look, I told you, you got 72 hours, okay? what time slot you want? Because I ain't got that much time.
right, right. And I know when we went, because we did like caravan kind of way when we do go down there to kind of just keep everybody, safe. But
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't realize how deep like Colfax is like in there deep. I was like, where are we at?
Right,
The first time I
right,
went, I was
right.
like, we were deep down in there. So
Yes, 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 yes.
mhm.
My mom's side of the family is from
Okay.
Houma,
Hmm.
Louisiana.
Hmm.
My dad is uh Cherokee and
Okay.
French.
Okay.
So his people is from Story, Louisiana.
Mm.
They used
Okay.
to be, I don't think it's there no more. It used to be, it was like a swamp area. Because my grandmother, his mother is a full-blooded Cherokee. She was full-blooded Cherokee. And
Mm.
so that's kind of like the area that they were in, where he
Right.
grew up at and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I got a little bit of family everywhere, I think, you
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sure I got
Right,
cousins that everywhere.
right,
And the
right.
thing is, I'm like the historian of the family.
Really?
But when
Okay.
it comes to like a lot of stuff of Louisiana, I'm like, I can't find a lot of stuff,
Yes,
And
yes.
so I when I go down this time, I plan on really kind of getting in the area and probably trying to talk with people in the area.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. I've thought of that too. That's one of the things that I do regret not really talking to my mom about before she
Hmm.
passed.
Right.
Just to get a lot of our history, you know, and like a lot of
Hmm.
the, know where our people are at, other than, outside of, ancestry.com, you can only get so
Hmm.
far with that,
Right.
because not
Right.
everybody is swabbing their mouth and doing all of that stuff. So I do regret that. I do regret not having those conversations with her, like being
Hmm.
more involved in our history, like where we come from, where our
Right.
people resonated from and things like that.
Right. Yeah.
But because it's really, really interesting to me. It really, really is. It really, really is. Now I've done the 23andMe.
Hmm. Oh, you
I
have.
regret it. I regret it. I really do. I'm
Uh-oh.
so
Uh-oh.
yeah, that was my phone. I think about the fact that I sent them my DNA. So I'm like, oh, I
Girl.
wish I would have did
And look at
that.
the sun. Look at the sun going
Can you
down.
hear me?
Yeah.
I
Can you
can't
hear
hear
me?
you.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Can you hear
I'm
me?
saying hello like we on the phone.
Can you still hear me or no?
I don't know what happened.
Am I here now?
You gonna go out and come back in?
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. But yeah, I made the mistake of doing that 23andMe, y'all. Oh, I regretted it. I regretted it. I felt like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. I really shouldn't have sent in my DNA. But it was too late. It was too late. And I did get some beneficial, information, but it's very limited. You only get so far. They don't go as deep, as I would have liked them to tell me where my origins come from and things like that. So, oh, y'all could hear her. I couldn't hear her, so I wonder what's going on my end. You right about that. She is sunshine. You are so right about that. Especially with me being in the military. I know that they have my DNA. Yeah, that's crazy. But you are so right about that. Yeah, so I guess that does make me feel better. I wonder why I couldn't hear her. That was weird. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. And I'm so grateful that you guys chose to spend this time with me. Yes, especially if you're in the military, exactly. Um, I really appreciate it. I know you guys could be anywhere else doing anything else in the world, but you're here with me, and I do not take that for granted. I really, really appreciate it so much. She's back? Yeah, she back. Hey,
Hey.
I can hear you. Girl, what do you want? Girl, this dog, she keep running. Look, she's about to knock down the phone.
Oh goodness.
And she a big dog too, girl. I'm not used to having
Oh.
no big dog. That's
Mm-mm.
her tail wagging hitting the stand.
This sun don't know where it wants to shine at because it keeps getting cloudy.
I've been
So
trying to figure out like my sun patterns since the weather is changing. It's so
yeah,
crazy. I'm like, I don't
I
know
know. I'm
where
like,
you at,
which
you
way
know?
is it
Right.
gonna go? Yeah.
What you want, girl? You gonna knock down
Oh,
the
look
phone,
at
girl. You
She's
gonna knock down the
excited.
phone. Yeah, this is Sapphire. Come here. Come. Since you want to be all in the camera, come on.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all can see her. There she go.
wow.
Big girl. That's a big old girl. Say hi. Look at, you're not gonna look at the camera. There she go.
Oh, she's a cutie.
All right. All right, get down. Girl, she's so big, girl. She be about to knock me down and everything. You know, and my balance is not, 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I have
Mhm.
to always have to be like, no, before she even, because girl, she will jump on me.
Yeah.
Now, I had a Chihuahua. Her name was Diamond, and
Mhm.
recently she passed back in
Oh,
April.
oh,
Girl,
wow.
she passed in my arms. Like,
Mm.
yeah, like it was really, really hard. But I have learned, and I'm learning how to not get so emotionally tore up that it sends me into a flare. So
Right.
I have to
Right.
always try to balance. Balance is the most important thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in anybody's life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
true.
when I had my Chihuahua, she was little, but she was way older than my pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks that she's little, like my little puppy,
Right.
like a little Chihuahua. So she want to sit on me and jump on
Uh-huh.
me and you is 75 pounds, girl. No.
That's how my friend, she has two pits, and one he's real short and stocky, but like really heavy. And he when he gets excited and he see me, I'm like, no, slow down. I'm like, you would knock me down.
Right. They don't realize their
No.
strength. They don't
Mm-hmm.
realize their weight,
Mm-mm.
especially when, because dogs don't really recognize themselves in the mirror. So the only
Right.
thing when they see another dog, they're like, oh, I must be that size. I'm small like
Uh-huh.
that.
Uh-huh.
If you holding her, then you can hold me too.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, but I just wanted to come back up here and
All
and,
right. Thank you. I
but
appreciate it so much.
all
I'll be
right.
doing more lives. It
Good.
actually was pretty cool, hanging out
Yeah.
with you guys. And
Yeah, we don't bite.
no, you
Some of
guys
us may.
don't.
Some may. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Some may.
I
But
really do appreciate it so much.
you're
I really do.
welcome. I'm gonna get back in this chat.
Yes, yes, definitely.
All
Finish the
right.
pies,
Yeah.
girl. So I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Thank you so much for being here. I really, truly appreciate you all allowing me to share this special day with you all, and to just, give you guys my thoughts on cherishing the people that we love, the people that are in our lives now. So happy Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll be sure to return the favor, of course. So I don't know when my next live will be, but it will be soon. I won't stay away. And David, I actually do like it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. Look, she all peeking around the corner. See her ears down there, y'all? right there. Where's she at? At the side, right there. There she go. Look, peeking around the corner. Thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for allowing me to be very transparent with you all. And I controlled my emotions the best that I could. So thank you so much. Take care, you guys. Happy gardening. Love and light.